So today's video is going to be my thoughts on after the 2.5.0.2 patch. It's a fucking tongue twister and a half on its own. How I feel about the auto rifles. I'm going to do this for all the weapon types because I don't want to do them all in one video. It could be a really fucking long ass video. This one will probably be long enough on its own. I love auto rifles. If you want to check my stats, I main my Titan. If you want to go and check in Destiny Tracker, I think I have about 3,000 auto rifle kills, more than any gun in the game. I love auto rifles. My favourite auto rifle in the game is Necrochasm. I love Necrochasm. It's just so... What the fuck, did I hit red? Could have swore I hit Y to go in and inspect a gun. It's just so unique. I wish they'd bring it up to 400 light. Like I say, it's so unique. The scope's really good. It comes with Zen Moment, causing damage with this weapon, increases its stability. Fitted stock probably could have been better if it was small bore. Wee bit of range, wee bit of stability. But the Cursebringer, precision kills with this weapon frequently trigger a Cursed Thrall. So basically, it's a Cursed Thrall version of Firefly. When you get a headshot, the Cursed Thrall explosion kicks in and it makes like the Cursed Thrall explosion noise. It's one of the guns that I love just because it is so unique. The other guns I really love Monte Carlo. Monte Carlo, another one of my really favourite guns. My Extremophile, really like this Extremophile. Probably instead of hidden hand, for me personally, I would go counterbalance. If you're really good at headshots and you like a wee bit of extra target acquisition, by all means go for it, but I would like high caliber fitted stock, counterbalance. This gun is really good. I recommend getting this, going to dead orbit and just grinding and trying to get yourselves one of these. Other ones that I use quite a lot, I would love to use an unbound tree. Mine's not a great role. I would love counterbalance, but I didn't have it. Kvachtov actually feels pretty good at the minute. Zal Supercell, I love Zal Supercell. Fabian Strategy for PvE, I can't use Fabian Strategy in PvP. I just can't do it. Zurich Regime, really like Zurich Regime. Really good gun, but I prefer my really high fire rate. I play aggressive, I play fast, so the really high fire rate ones sort of suit me a wee bit better. So that's why I love the likes of Necrochasm. Necrochasm, it's so much fun. So, like I said, how I feel about the guns at the minute, because they got increased critical hit damage by like 0.5%, and the slow rate of fire auto rifles got a wee bit of a buff too. To be honest, and also in-air accuracy, you got in-air accuracy as well. I don't really notice. I notice it a wee bit, but I don't think it's enough. We're definitely not going to have an auto rifle meta. It's just hand cannons and the 88-for-8 pulse rifles, the likes of the Hawksaw, Aegis of the Reef, Blind Perdition. They're just melting people at the minute because Clever Dragon. It's nice to see other people using different stuff. Sidearms is probably the new meta. If you haven't noticed, everyone's running the side. I love sidearms, so it doesn't really bother me. I go between Trespasser and my Teacup Tempest. I don't know why, I just love the Teacup Tempest. It's just, I think it's more of a funny thing because I'm from Ireland, well, from Northern Ireland, and we drink a lot of tea. Like, I don't know why, just British people, we drink a lot of fucking tea. I have literally no idea why. As I sit here with a cup of coffee instead of tea. But anyway, Teacup Tempest, I fucking really enjoy that mixed with an auto rifle. Like I say, I don't blame people. No one wants to lose special ammo at the minute, so sidearms is a reasonable choice. But I feel auto rifles at the minute, just, they didn't get enough. I think a wee bit more range. There's a lot of drop off. Like I say, I use auto rifles every day. I know how the auto rifles feel. There's a lot of drop off. I can't engage hand cannons and pulse rifles at any sort of range. I would stick to medium range if you're going to have any sort of engagements. Don't try and go past medium range with any auto rifles unless you're a fucking fantastic shot, because I would feel at anything past medium range you're lucky if between 1 out of 3 bullets hit somebody, and that's not good because they get a hand cannon and they drop 2-3 shots on you, you're dead, because hand cannons are pretty bitching at the minute. But like I said, I feel auto rifles still need a wee bit more of a damage buff and a wee bit of a range buff would be nice. But whether they're going to do all that again before Destiny 2 comes out, I can't really overly see it, because it takes them so long to put out a weapon balance patch that I don't know if we'll get another one before that. Would like to see another one. I would love to see auto rifles, but then by the time they get around to fixing fucking auto rifles and making them competitive, Destiny 2 is going to be out, so I can't really see it. Are they better than what they were? Yes, you can never go wrong with a bit more critical hit damage, and to be honest, see, instead of critical hit damage, I would have went for just raw damage, because let's face it, if you're using a 100% fire rate auto rifle or any other auto rifles, I struggle a wee bit to get headshots. No, I mean, they're a wee bit bouncy. A lot of the other rifles have a lot of horizontal recoil, or if they're fast firing, they have a lot of vertical kick. So it kind of makes it hard sometimes to sort of keep them steady and get headshots, unless, like I say, you're a very, very good player. I'm above average for Crucible and like anything PvP. I wouldn't, nowhere near God tier. I would love to fucking be that good where I could just pick up a gun and just go and destroy people with it. But unfortunately it doesn't happen. Like I said, is it a wee bit better? Yeah, I think it's a wee bit better. It's not absolutely fantastic, but it is better than what it is. So like I said, my guns that I love using, Necrochasm, Monte Carlo, my Extremophile is really, really good. I use the Extremophile if I want to run Trespasser, because then I can put an exotic on. But generally, most of the time, if you see any of my videos, I'll be running Necrochasm or Monte Carlo, because I just love using that archetype weapon. Super Shell has been a lot of fun as well. I put on Rifle Barrel instead of the increased stability. Hard to win some gunfights. Like I said, auto rifles, generally if you come up against someone that's really, really good with a good pulse rifle or a good hand cannon, you've unless you shoot first or they're shit, or you can just stagger them with like so many bullets and just put them off their shot, generally you're going to find it hard to win a gunfight. But like I said, I don't really care. I don't care about stats, I don't care about KD, I don't even know what the fuck my KD is or my Crucible rating. I really don't care. Like I said, it could be better. Like if I took out my Hawksaw and my Aegis of the Reef and my Isoluna and my Palindrome, yeah, I could probably get my KD way up higher. I think the last time I honestly looked at it, it was like 135 or some shit like that, and that's me fucking about with auto rifles. So I could probably get it up to about 170 or 1.7, 1.8, so in and around there. But like I said, I don't really care. I play Crucible, I do get salty, I can't help it. I'm competitive, I've always been competitive, I've played a lot of sports, I captained a lot of teams, I can't help it. Generally, we sound more salty than what we are. I was playing For Honor last night with one of my buddies, something we're going to be uploading as well, doing 2v2s, had a fucking blast. Was like, what's it going to be like getting in the 2v2s, and we're going to run into people that are just ridiculous. And it's actually nice, a lot of people were quite honourable, and didn't actually kill you. No, I mean, if like, say, my buddy got killed and I'm fighting his mate, he would stand there and wait for him to either kill me or me to kill his friend, and then they fight. You do get the odd person that just ganks you and doesn't give a shit. That's PvP for you. But getting off topic, like I said, I honestly love auto rifles. They're my favourite type of gun to use in Destiny. Are they the best guns in the game? Fucking hell no. I think auto rifles are still behind hand cannons and pulse rifles, but they're fun to use, and if you don't mind having a bit of a mess about in Crucible, I highly recommend using Necrochasm. It's fun, it's unique. People actually think you're shooting them with Thorn, and then you kill them, and then it's Necrochasm. I think I've had like one abusive message for using Necrochasm. He just was like, who the fuck uses Necrochasm? I wrote back, me. And then he wrote touche. So it was like, I think that's like the worst fucking message I've had for using an auto rifle. Generally, like I said, a lot of people know auto rifles are a wee bit underpowered in comparison to other arc type weapons and different types of weapons like hand cannons, like I said, and pulse rifles. But generally, love Necrochasm, love Monte Carlo, love my Extremophile. The Grim Citizen is very good as well. It depends on the map. It's very situational. I suppose Necrochasm is as well. If you're going to use auto rifles, here is my piece of advice. Say you're on fire-based Delphi. Don't go to outside heavy on the outside of the B flag, because you're not going to win those engagements. The range is too big. Stay either inside or in and around the B flag. No, I mean, keep the range short, not too short. The good thing is, when you keep it short now, not a lot of people are shotgun warrioring. Yes, sidearms can still absolutely fucking melt the shit out of you, but you're gonna play better if you're in medium range. I mean, if you're gonna go long range, you're just gonna get outgunned by fucking anything, because you just don't have the range. So I highly recommend stay in medium range, stay in close quarters, play to your gun's abilities. We all run off. I do it sometimes now when you're just like, you're chasing somebody, you've got the head staggers on, you're like, he fucking killed me like 3 times, I'm gonna go and get him. But play smart. If you're gonna use an auto rifle, you kinda have to play smart. But like I said, that's, if you don't give a fuck about Dan, just, I don't know, do whatever the fuck you want. But that's just a wee bit of advice. Like I said, I would stay close quarters, the medium range, play smart, don't go to long range engagements because you're not gonna win them. Monte Carlo is probably your best bet if you want to if you want a good all-round auto rifle. I would honestly say the Extremophile or the Monte Carlo. Really, really good. Monte Carlo is easy to pick up. It comes with bog standard perks. When you hit people, you regen your melee, so really, really good for a Warlock or for using Shade Step. You get your Smoke Grenade back. It has high caliber on it, has increased hipfire on it. Hipfire is not really overly important, but when you're jumping, say you're jumping mid-air, auto rifles has increased mid-air accuracy now, so that with the hipfire, could come in a wee bit more, it could be a wee bit better. So like I said, they're probably the two auto rifles I feel are really, really good at the minute is the Extremophile and the Monte Carlo. The likes of the Necrochasm, Unbent Tree, Kvostov are situational. You have to play smart, use them to their abilities, and shut the fuck up, phone! Can't see we're trying to do a video here. So like I said, that's pretty much it. This was more of a ramble than it was me talking about the fucking auto rifles. But like I said, I love auto rifles. I really, really enjoy using them. They're fun, something different, but you can do whatever the fuck you want because it's your game. So like I said, are they going to be competitive? No, I don't think they did enough for us to have a auto rifle meta. Even the Suros, everybody thought the Suros was going to be a meta, but then I seen the stats and I was just like, it's not going to be enough of shift. We didn't get enough damage, didn't get enough of shift back. Even the slow fire pulse rifles are good, but then again, they're situational. I mean, if just someone runs up on you with a sidearm and you're using a slow fire and pulse rifle, unless you two burst them, both bursts to the head, you're not going to take them down. By the time you get that R burst out, they could probably melt you with a sidearm. But like I said, all in all, any increase in damage and critical hit chance is always an improvement in something. Like I said, I'm sure it's hard to balance weapons. It's not as easy just to sit here and go, yeah, you fucking should have done this. I'm sure it's not as easy as that, but I think Bungie needs to be a wee bit more on top of things. I think quarterly weapon balance updates, like even if they're just changing like one or two or tweaking a wee few things here or there. Bungie's a big company. They've got Activision behind them as well. No, I mean, Activision's not exactly a fucking small company. They need a better weapon balance team. We need to be getting stuff quarterly. They need to be adding weapons quarterly like other games do to keep things fresh. Because as a Destiny content creator, it's not as bad for me. This isn't my income. No, I mean, if this is your job, Destiny's a hard game at the minute to try and make money out of, because not a lot of people's playing it, especially with the likes of For Honor and all coming out, Ghost Recon, Wildlands, whatever other games. A lot of people are still playing Overwatch because there's the seasons thing on Overwatch. So there is a lot of other games to be playing. So I think they need to be on top of shit. Hopefully with Destiny 2, I would like to see them bring out quarterly stuff, bring out new weapons. A vendor reset every 3 months would be good. No, and even keep the same weapons, but have different fucking roles. This is my thing for the vendors. I would love to see this. Say Dead Orbit. The Dead Orbit one's got the sniper, the fusion, the rocket, the shotgun, and the auto rifle. There's 3 different types of auto rifles. You have your really, really slow firing, your mid-range, or your mid-fire rate, and your 100%. Why is there not one of each gun? And then, same with the snipers. Have your slow firing, high impact, and then have your fast firing, low impact. Rocket launchers, it's not a lot of variation between rocket launchers really. Snipers, or not snipers, heavy machine guns, you've got a couple of different types of machine guns. Shotguns, you get your fast fire rate, and then your high impact ones. I would like to see the vendors have a wee bit more variety. You know what I mean? And then change their stats quarterly, or even like fucking change the stats every 6 months. Just something needs to change. People just getting really bored and getting really stale of shit. That's why I started playing For Honor. I love Destiny. My hours on Destiny is pretty stupid, but even I need to play different things. Like I always get sidetracked. Every time I make one of these fucking videos, I get sidetracked talking about other shit. But like I said, auto rifles, at the minute, they're okay. They're nothing really overly changed. They got a wee bit of a buff, but not enough for anything to really. No, I mean, there's not going to be a swing in the tide of who's using what in the Crucible. But guys, that's pretty much it. Like I said, leave in the comments down below. Let me know what your favourite auto rifle is. What role you got on your favourite auto rifle. And if it's not, it better be Necrochasm, or I'll, I don't know, I can't really delete you. Or I'm not going to ban you, like. That's a joke, by the way. Like I said, leave in the comments down below. Let me know what your favourite auto rifle is. What role you got on it. And what do you guys think of the weapon balance, what guns you are using now, because I like to know what other people's feedback is as well. So guys, that's pretty much it for this 14-minute long video, just as well I didn't talk about any other guns. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Only if you fucking want to, on YouTube. Have yourselves a fantastic day.